Yeah, hello, welcome. Welcome to the Friendly Drama Queen channel. If you're new here, this is a channel where we discuss Korean dramas, mostly Asian dramas. And this is my second video on Watch or Skip, which is a series that I'm working on now where I tell you K-dramas that are worth it, whether you should watch them or skip them. Today's theme, I'm gonna say it's like more of the supernatural. I'm still sort of putting this together, whatever the title ends up saying. But I have 5 dramas here to talk to you about. They're all pulled from my drama list. Like I talk about the rating because sometimes, you know, when you're on drama list and you're interested in a drama, but you see a bad rating, like anything under an 8 is bad for me. And then there's that one person in the comment that's like, no, this drama deserves more. So I'm here to tell you, on my opinion, which ones I think deserve a little bit more or less, or is exactly where it's supposed to be. Okay, starting off with this drama, it's called That Man Oh Soo. It's actually rated 7. This is a light fantasy about a man who doesn't believe in love, but he is born into a family where they have to like manage this magical tree. The magical tree can, you can make love potions with it and make people fall in love. He ends up encountering this girl who's like a hopeless romantic, and he starts to fall in love with her. And so, yeah, that's the premise of it all. This has Kim So-eun in it, and she's I know her from Boys Over Flowers. She was in the secondary couple pair with Kim Bum. So I know what a good chemistry looks like with her, okay? And for me, this drama did lack chemistry between the couple. I think the characters, you know, for all the backstory we get, they're largely uninteresting, and it had a lot of cliches. Also, the ending, I'm not even getting to end it. The ending is just absolute not good. It's not good. I wouldn't do it if I were you. And put a pin on this, but Kim So-eun, she was also on this show. There used to be a show called We Got Married. We Got Married is a reality Korean show where they match up celebrity. And basically the celebrities that they match up have to pretend to be married. So they put them in a house and they film like their day-to-day life, quote unquote. And she was on that show with Sung Jae-rim. They have so much chemistry that they ended up getting their own show, which I can't forget about. It was a family drama, so I didn't really pick it up. So I've seen her have good chemistry with 2 different people. So I know that the chemistry she had with this guy was just not it. So I would say you're good, you're not missing much, skip this one. Devilish Joy. Devilish Joy is basically a love story between a very rich, like a rich chaebol, like a rich guy, and a struggling has-been actress. They met abroad and had like an instant romance, but then he gets into a car accident and suffers memory loss. And so they meet again in the future, and they have to navigate, you know, reigniting their love, even though he has this memory problem. I like this drama a lot. I did, and I am so aware of its flaws. It is rated 7.9 on my drama list, which I think is fair. It's just about like an 8 for me. I think people's biggest issues with this drama is that the plot, at some points, like the memory loss thing is a bit shaky in the way it was written for the character. But I did think they had a lot of chemistry. I liked both of them as a couple. I like the story. I just like this drama, honestly. I like this drama, so I would say watch. Yeah. Orange Marmalade. Well, it is based on a webtoon, and it's set in a world where humans and vampires coexist, but vampires don't, they still keep their identity secret because they don't want trouble or judgment, one of those. Anyway, so this follows this teenage girl she's a vampire, she's hiding it, and she falls in love, or yeah, she gets into a relationship with the most popular guy in her school who happens to hate vampires. When I picked this up, I thought I was getting like Twilight-esque K-drama, like that situation. They're teenagers, it's about vampires, it's light. And I would say the first half, maybe not even the first half, but that's given a lot of credit. The 1/3 of it, like the first 4 episodes, I thought I got that. But the problem with this drama is you kind of get things that you didn't sign up for because it's broken into 3 arcs. And at some point, you start up thinking you're watching this like teenage high school drama love thing, and then you end up in a historical context because these like an era that's set in Joseon. So there's a bit of a time jump situation happening. I think overall I just didn't like the way the storytelling timeline was structured. I wasn't that invested in the characters once they left the school. I think that the transitions were also pretty jarring, and honestly, I don't think the acting was all there. I think you can skip this one. I can't think of a good alternative because there's not a lot of like vampire K-drama, except for Vampire Prosecutor, but that's not a romance. But like a teenage love vampire situation, like I think this is the only one I can think of. I think you can skip this one. About Time. It has the girl again from Call It Love and also Weightlifting Fairy. And this was actually her comeback drama after Weightlifting Fairy. And About Time follows a musical actress who has the ability to see people's lifespans. So she, including her own, and she knows she has a limited amount of time left to live until she encounters this man, and she notices that when she's around him, her time either extends or stops depending on how she interacts with him. So she ends up looking for excuses to hang around him to extend her lifespan so that she can live longer and realize her dreams. The premise itself is intriguing. I love this. It's rated 7.5 on my drama list. I think I agree with it. For me, it started out great. I'm gonna say watch, by the way, but I just want to explain to you what you need to watch out for. Some parts, at some point, the latter half of the show became uninteresting to me. It just did. I think the characters kind of lost a bit of the appeal that they had in the first half, because once you get the premise, like you understand the premise and they spend some time together, you know the mechanics of it all. It just seemed to like drag towards the latter half. And it does spend a lot of time on her dream of like trying to be a musical actress, like that as a character point was really, really explored. So if you don't like musicals, she sings in it too. It might not be for you. But I think overall, this is not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing. I think it wouldn't hurt if you have nothing else to watch, like you can check it out. Now we have Black. Black is going to be controversial because I'm telling you right now, I didn't like it. But let me tell you what Black was about. Black is basically about a detective who's possessed by the Grim Reaper and a girl who can see shadows of death. And then they basically work together to save people. Yeah. More than the premise, what you need to know about the show is the vibe. The vibe is very gothic, very dark. It's a very unusual drama because it's given like, I guess the closest thing I could do is like the tone of like Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. If you've seen that, if you like Broad Church, if you liked an element of like X-Files, it's not a romance. I do not think this drama is a romance at all. And if you are okay with that, then you might have a better time processing this drama, because I was expecting a romance going into it. I did not get that. So for me, I would skip this one. But if you like the things I just mentioned above, I think that there's an audience for this one. So you can watch it because lots of people, this is rated 8.1 on my drama list. And I'm floored by that rating. I am like 8.1? 8.1? Really? I could not stand this drama. 8.1 is crazy to me. But you know what? Let me know in the comments. If you watch Black, what about it was so good? Because like, damn. Okay, The Girl Who Sees Smells. This is an old drama, 2015. But it follows a man who lost his sense of smell and taste and he can't feel pain. He's a detective and he ends up meeting a girl who has the ability to literally see smells. And then they work together to solve cases. The premise is so funny because like, okay, she sees smells. She literally sees smells like as colors or stuff like that. I enjoyed this one. I would say watch. I watched it a while ago though. I think maybe now because the male lead is in some sort of a hot water. I think he's like in a bunch of scandals now, so, or he's canceled or something. I don't know, but I I did enjoy it when I watched it. It also has Nam Goong-min playing a villain. If you can't tell, I already have a Nam Goong-min bias. I've seen almost every one of his dramas, even though they're definitely bad ones. They are definitely bad ones. But he does a good job of playing a villain in this drama. So I think, yeah, watch it. Check it out. Alright, those are the dramas for this episode of Watch or Skip. Let me know which ones you've seen, which ones you disagree with me or agree with me. Please leave a like. Likes help this video greatly, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye!